Hi guys. Today I'm going to talk about one of the other candidates, the Right Honourable Lady Angiolini. What do we really know about her? Well, Angiolini is a Scottish lawyer who is a pro-Vice-Chancellor of the University of Oxford and has served as the principal of St Hugh's College. While we have met, I can't profess to know her very well. But I will say this. To those of you who want to see something new, a break from the strictly managed, strictly ordered status quo, or real and dynamic steps to accelerate towards a brighter future, another limited and acquiescing yes woman is not what you are dreaming of. Not everybody knows about the dark side of British life. From violence to abuse to group interest and practice of the dark arts, a lot of very damaging behaviour is highly tolerated. Let's compare some of Angiolini's supposedly most cherished achievements to the reality of the world she was occupying. Firstly, she was Lord Advocate of Scotland from 2006 until 2011, having previously been Solicitor General since 2001. Let's see what situation she has helped engender in that country with such a fine history. Scotland has the highest rate of drug-related deaths in Europe. This crisis is closely linked to poverty and deprivation, with people in the most deprived areas being 18 more times likely to die from drug-related causes than those in the least deprived areas. Rising homelessness. Homelessness remains a critical issue. Many homeless deaths are drug-related, with 59% of homeless deaths in Scotland being attributed to drug use. The lack of affordable housing and support services exacerbates this problem. Persistent poverty. Poverty is a root cause of many social issues in Scotland. It is linked to poor health outcomes, lower life expectancy, and higher rates of drug use. Unsurprisingly, areas with high poverty levels often see higher rates of unemployment and lower educational attainment. Health disparities. There are significant health inequalities, with life expectancy in some deprived areas being comparable to some of the poorest countries in the world. Chronic illnesses and mental health issues are more prevalent in these areas in Scotland. Income inequality. Scotland, like the rest of the UK, faces substantial income inequality. The gap between the richest and poorest continues to widen, affecting access to opportunities and quality of life. Job market challenges. Unemployment and underemployment are persistent issues, particularly in post-industrial areas. The lack of stable, well-paying jobs contributes to economic instability and social issues. Educational attainment. There is a significant disparity in educational outcomes between affluent and deprived areas. Children from poorer backgrounds often have lower educational attainment, which affects their future employment prospects. Mental health crisis. Mental health issues are widespread, particularly among those experiencing poverty and homelessness. The stigma around mental health can prevent people from seeking help. And something I've talked a lot about. Isolation and loneliness. Social isolation, especially among the elderly and those in rural areas, is a growing concern. It can lead to mental health issues and a lower quality of life. Crime rates. Higher crime rates are often found in deprived areas, with drug-related crimes being particularly prevalent. This creates a cycle of poverty and crime that is difficult to break. Strain on public services. Public services, including healthcare and social services, are under significant strain. This affects their ability to provide adequate support for those in need. Addressing these issues requires comprehensive and coordinated efforts from government, communities, and various organisations. Tackling the root causes, such as poverty and inequality, is essential for creating lasting change. And Angiolini has, and I use this word in the loosest sense, led some high-profile inquiries, particularly into the circumstances surrounding the abduction, rape and murder of Sarah Everard by an off-duty Metropolitan Police officer, review of deaths and serious injuries in police custody, review of prosecution of rape and sexual offences. Has this been the effective use of someone supposedly valuable, skilled and professional enough to chair an inquiry whereby they preside over months and months of witness testimony, which has resulted in the same old problems with the police persisting? Nothing has changed. All that was really achieved in terms of impact was a review of code of conduct and a whole lot of noise in public-facing media. She is a tool for the establishment. She is not an instigator of many of our shared visions for the future. If she wants to put her feet up at Oxford, as many people do, sit back and ineffectively swim in reams of experts' opinion, and do more jobs for such insidiously depraved individuals like Theresa May, providing cover for establishment abuse, ineptitude, and hostile and violent environments, you can see why her candidature has gained such traction. As far as I'm concerned, she's no kind of candidate. Thank you.